California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. We are doing a stock up huge grocery haul today. We went to Market Basket. Typically I like to shop at Hannaford, but I have been in the stock up like mood and not wanting to go grocery shopping every week and trying to spread it out longer. And since what am I doing? I'm getting out my wallet. Sydney wanted a snack. Since I have been clearing out my garage, making room on shelves and whatnot, I've really been wanting to have like a stock of food. I don't have a pantry. I have like a little tiny closet pantry, but since I don't have a pantry, I'm gonna use storage shelves in my garage to hold like backups of drinks and foods and paper products and all of that people would typically store in a pantry. So I'm gonna share with you a large grocery haul today. It's not a typical grocery haul for me, not the healthiest grocery haul either. So it's definitely different. It's at Market Basket. First of all, I never shop here, but I have been lately to save money since I am stocking up on more things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll meet you back at home to go over everything we purchased. I ended up spending like $222 for the two of us. That's, you know, quite large. When I typically get my groceries at Market Basket, I spend around $120. So Sydney already went through some of the groceries to find the Fruit Loops. It's just become kind of like a treat for her. When we go to Market Basket, she likes to grab one of those, but she's snacking on one and one will go in the pantry. I got only a couple of frozen items, but I really need to throw them in the freezer first before we go through this whole haul. So I used to love these Vita Tops, and I get the deep chocolate. I used to love these back in the day, and I have not purchased them in so long. I think they're like $4, so they're not the cheapest, but I don't know, they have not too many sugars, 10 grams of sugar. They have a lot of fiber, some protein in there, and some vitamins as well, but I remember them being pretty delicious, especially if you smear them with a tiny bit of peanut butter. So I ended up grabbing some of those. Sydney's favorite chicken nuggets. We are almost out of chicken nuggets, and I like to have them on hand for like a quick dinner situation. I usually do get the whole wheat ones, but they didn't have those today, so I just got the regular Dino Bites. And then two of my favorite pizzas. These were on sale, $1 off of typical pricing, so I ended up grabbing two. Like I said, I am trying to stock more than normal. And I do plan on getting a freezer chest, so I ended up getting two of these since they were $1 off. I also ended up getting a couple of things of ice cream, Breyers ice cream. Sydney wanted vanilla, and I ended up getting the mint chocolate chip. So I had 2 coupons, or I actually have 2 more. I have like 4 coupons for free ice cream from Breyers. If you saw my Instagram stories a long time ago, I've been holding on to these coupons. I got peanut butter with chocolate swirl ice cream, and the chocolate swirl was missing, and I just created a funny stories. Well, they reached out to me and sent me 4 coupons, so thank you Breyers for that. Also on the freezer list, I got Sydney waffles. I've been trying to buy at least 2 packs of these at a time because Sydney does go through these a lot, and I don't mind because these are one of the healthier ones that I have found. So for fruit this week, Sydney picked out some green grapes. We have a nice bunch of those. I love snacking on green grapes with like a little squeeze of lime at the end of the night. It's like a nice sweet and tart treat. You can also pop them in the freezer. I have seen a lot of people do that. So we have some grapes. We have strawberries. She wanted berries this week, so strawberries, and whatever we do not like use right off before it goes bad, I like to pop them in the freezer as well, trying to really save food, not waste food, and not waste any more money on food. It's been driving me nuts having to throw away food, so I'm really gonna try to do better and freeze those berries before they go bad. The Siggy's vanilla, I wanted a large container, but they didn't have any. I don't know if they sell that or if they're just out. So I got 4 of the same vanilla. I have tried the flavors, but I bought some granola that I'll share with you in just a second that I had plans on for these. So I got 4 of those for myself. My go-to coffee creamer is the sugar-free hazelnut. You guys probably already know. I only picked up one of these because I already have like a half of one in my fridge, and I thought, I don't know, fridge space might be short here. So I got one of those. Also some zucchini. So we're gonna do some stuffed zucchini tonight, I believe, for dinner. So 2 zucchini. I did buy Sydney some hot dogs, and these will just live in the fridge. These are the all natural, or all natural, I don't know if they're all natural. It says natural Angus beef hot dogs. Sydney does love these, and I like to have them in the fridge for her, you know, for a nice like quick lunch or something, and to get her some extra protein. We have Sydney's yogurts. She wanted these Stonyfield tubes, and they're just strawberry banana, so she picks different yogurts all the time. I love Stonyfield though. I feel like they're one of the better, like, I don't know, ingredient, like sugar wise and ingredient wise. I got Sydney some 2% organic milk. We have some shredded iceberg lettuce. I love shredded iceberg lettuce on my tacos, and we usually have tacos once a week, or if not, on sandwiches. These are a couple of snacks for myself, just like quick grab and go snacks, the hummus and like pita or snacks or hummus chips. I usually don't buy these because they are not cost, you know, they're not like the cheapest. You can just make your own for way cheaper. But I did get 2 of those just to have in the fridge for quick snacks and whatnot. We have some sour cream, always needing sour cream in my house. I love it so much. I also wanted to buy something like really easy, and this is a nice fall flavor for me, this butternut squash ravioli, and this will stay good in the fridge. I think the expiration date was, or like best by date was somewhere in October. Yeah, October 15th. So that can just hang out in the fridge until we need it or want it. And anyway, there's that. I needed some butter, so we have some unsalted butter for cooking and baking. I usually like to buy the unsalted because you can always add your own salt to recipes. A random salad lunch for me. This is the honey pecan. I don't think I've ever tried this kind before, but it's mostly on a slaw mixture. It says it has blue cheese crumbles, which I love, praline pecans, raisins, honey mustard dressing, arugula, cauliflower stalks. It looked and sounded delicious. I bought 2 of the pizza doughs, and these are gonna go in the freezer. These are gonna also go in the freezer. This one's a beer one, and it's from the Portland Pie. I love their pizza dough. But this is also a really nice, you know, dinner, like make your own pizzas with the fresh dough and to just have them in the freezer at all times. I also got the basil. For sandwiches, I love, this is the buffalo style thin and trim buffalo chicken like deli meat, and I love that. It's been a long time since I've seen the thin and trim in stock. And then also some Land O'Lakes white American. That is one of my favorite cheeses, like sandwich and egg cheese and all of that, or on bagel sandwiches. And then of course we have some eggs. We always need eggs. Some limes. I got 3 limes. Sydney wanted green pepper instead of red pepper this week to snack on or to cook with. I did get a poblano pepper. I plan on making some sort of Mexican inspired meal, and I can't do heat, so poblano is like is what we did here. And here is everything else filling up my counter. It does make me so happy because I just want to stop having to go to the grocery store every 5 seconds. It feels like, yes, I'm spending more money all at once, but in the long run, I hope to be saving money. So I got her some of the 100% juice. This one's the orange tangerine she picked out. I never have snacks on hand when I want them, and so these were one of those like tempting things when I was standing in the line. And I ended up grabbing them. So these are the peanut M&Ms. They are some of my favorite like M&M candies. I love those. I needed some Pam. So this is just the original Pam. We have a backup of ketchup, the Simply Heinz ketchup. That's just gonna live as a backup. And then a couple of pouches for Sydney. So she picked out these, which are apple, blueberry, pomegranate pouches. So another thing that I don't know, I rarely ever buy or show myself buying, but I ended up getting this Captain Morgan. I love me some spiced rum, and I just wanted to have that in, you know, just in my pantry for when I want it, or if I have a friend over or something. I also have I also have a bottle of Cabernet. I've actually never tried this. Sydney was rushing me, so I couldn't find what I usually buy, and I just snagged this because I think it was a decent price. For sandwiches, actually right now after I'm done filming, I'm gonna make us some sandwiches on these bulky rolls. These were calling my name at the deli aisle. Honestly, I think I went grocery shopping hungry, so that's why I got those. I did buy tortillas. I love tacos, like I said, and we do tacos very often. So, or like banana wraps or things like that. So I got some of flour tortillas. My favorite non-flatbread, this roasted garlic is my absolute favorite, and I love to store these in the freezer, and these are like nice grab and go dinners as well, so these will be popped in the freezer. And then we just have our regular bread. This was on sale and it is one of my favorites. It's nice and hearty and like it's big. Some of that bread, if it's cheap and it's like, you know, on sale for $1 or $2, it's wimpy, and I like a lot of carbs with my bread, okay? These are a random thing, and these are gonna also live in the freezer. I really need to make room in my tiny freezer slash get that big freezer ASAP so everything can fit in here. But I love storing bagels right in the freezer. You can thaw them pretty quickly in the morning and then pop them in the toaster for a quick breakfast and whatnot. And it's just, again, like I'm gonna try my best to just have things like grab and go ready, make our lives easier. These happen to be the French toast bagels. Like I said, this is not a healthy grocery haul. Don't mind me while I shop hungry. French toast bagels. These Cheez-Its were on sale, and actually a customer told me to get them. She's like, hurry up, go get those Cheez-Its. They're on sale for 2 for $4. Last week they were 2 for $6. You should go get them. And I said, you're right, I should. So I got the Cheez-Its with whole grain. Yum. And then also, I mean, these are, like I said, just gonna live on the shelf in the pantry. I'm not gonna just hurry up and eat them. These are gonna live in the pantry for a hot second until I need a snack. I'm not gonna just go ham and eat them at all. Well, I hope not all the time. The Hint of Lime Tostitos are some of my favorites. They are so delicious with my favorite Bren's sweet salsa. It is delicious. We have red potatoes to go with some dinner this week and probably next. This is, again, no purpose, but I want to be able to have things stocked so that I don't have to, you know, go to the grocery store every time I want to make a different recipe. So we have mild buffalo sauce, Rayo's homemade pizza sauce to go with all that pizza dough that I bought. And then we have some snacks over here. These are some of the things that I used to crave all the time, and I bought the 100% whole grain or whole wheat, whatever, Fig Newtons, and I'm sure Sydney will love those as well. So I got the Kashi dark chocolate coconut bars for myself. I'm sure Sydney will have some too, but I purposely got these for me. I used to love those, I remember. I just never buy snack items for the house anymore, and then I always want snacks. So Sydney absolutely loves these kids Z-bars, the iced oatmeal cookie ones. We got a huge pack from Sam's Club, and they're mixed flavors, and we're out of the iced oatmeal, and so I saw those and I figured I would snag them for her. And then on my yogurt, I love the Purely Elizabeth granola, and this pumpkin cinnamon granola sounded like it was going to be really festive for when I'm ready for my fall flavors over that yogurt. Well, I'm actually ready right now for my fall flavors, I'm not gonna lie. So that will be a yummy breakfast for me. I did grab a couple of mac and cheeses. These were on sale for like 89 cents, and that's just gonna go in the pantry. We have some pancake waffle mix. This is the organic 7-grain waffle mix. Nice to have those on hand. I always make extras or like freeze the extra pancakes that we have for really quick breakfast. And it doesn't hurt when they're whole grain. That way I don't feel as bad giving her, you know, pancakes for breakfast all the time. My favorite trail mix of all time is this Second Nature dark chocolate medley. It is just so addicting and so good, but I really have to ration it because I'll eat the whole bag. It's horrible, but it's so delicious. Almonds, dark chocolate chunks, pecans, and cashews. Sydney wanted these coconut chips, so we will give those a go. We've tried the mango ones, and I really was not, they were okay, but I think the regular is gonna be great. Some spaghetti for the pantry, whole grain spaghetti. I also wanted to get the bow tie pasta to have as well, because I love making recipes. Like that pumpkin Alfredo is so good either on fettuccine or on the bow tie pasta. So that's just to have. Then we have a little bit more produce, a yellow onion for cooking, some tomatoes, some avocado. I think I have 3 avocado. I like to get my bananas as green as possible so they last. We have a thing of brown rice, brown ready rice. Like to have those stocked for quick dinner sides, and they're healthier too. These don't have like the sodium like the other ones do, so just check your labels because all the other ones are packed with sodium. This is the most random thing. I think I ate these when I was breastfeeding with Sydney because, you know, oatmeal and breast milk supply and all of that. But yeah, these were, I went hungry, so these were gonna be just probably open tonight, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have a bunch of canned items. I always want to make sure that I have my canned items stocked because you never know when a recipe calls for them as well. Like these diced tomatoes with green chili in my chicken tortilla soup always calls for that, so I like to have that on hand. We have green beans, we have beets, carrots, corn, more beets. We have regular diced tomatoes, and then Nutella. I wanted to have this for when I am ready to be making things with Nutella. I usually love recipes that include this in the fall, and so I just wanted to have that so that I'm not like without it when I want to make a recipe. Slowly but surely stocking up every time I go, getting a little extra here and there, and that way I'm able to also watch the prices when things go on sale. I can stock up on them, like pastas and all of the snacks that I know Sydney likes. And I really want to just limit how many times I have to go to the grocery store and not feel like I'm running out of food by day 5 all the time. If you're new to my channel, I do eat chicken, but I don't eat a ton of meat. But my chicken I buy separately at a different store, and I actually have like 4 packs in the freezer right now, so I'm all set as far as protein goes. And then, you know, obviously you'll need like produce and milk more often, you know, than other things. But one of my also big tips, if you're wanting groceries to last or like produce to not run out of fruit and things, bags of apples, like apples seem to last a long time, and then bags of tangerines as well. And if you buy your avocados, you can buy a mix, obviously, of the ones that are really ripe or not so ripe, and then store them in your fridge so that they, you know, you get longer use out of them. Your bananas too, I like to buy green, as they didn't have like totally green bananas, but I like to buy them as green as possible so that I feel like, okay, you can eat your berries at the beginning of the week so they don't go bad, store them in the freezer, and then you'll have your bananas like at the end of the week. So I feel like it lasts, you know what I mean. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this large grocery haul. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Nothing's growing where your heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me. Even when